Have you ever watched a movie that leaves you feeling like you just need a flowchart to keep track of everything? That rapid-fire dialogue, those multiple character groups, and seemingly disconnected events that somehow all crash together. If you have, you are probably familiar with the feeling of trying to untangle a brilliantly complex narrative. Understanding the complicated plot chronology of the movie Snatch comes down to recognizing that its narrative isn't a single straight line. Instead, it is a masterfully crafted tapestry of multiple, often simultaneous, storylines that interweave and collide rather than progress one after the other. The film presents events from various character perspectives, often cutting between them, creating a sense of constant, overlapping motion. The inherent complexity stems from several key factors. Director Guy Ritchie intentionally crafts a world populated by numerous distinct criminal factions, each with their own goals and separate timelines. You have the boxing promoters Turkish and Tommy, the diamond thieves Frankie for Fingers and his crew, the ruthless gangster Brick Top, the Irish travelers led by Mickey O'Neill, and the American jewelers Avi and Doug the Head, plus the enigmatic Boris the Blade. Each of these groups is pursuing their own objectives, and the film jumps between their individual narratives, often showing events that are occurring at the same time but from different vantage points. To fully grasp the film's chronology, focus on the major events that serve as anchor points for the converging plots. The theft of the 84-carat diamond, the illegal boxing matches, and the various double crossings all act as magnetic moments that pull the disparate characters closer together. Rather than trying to mentally reorder every single scene into perfect linear sequence, try to identify these key collisions and how each character's journey brings them to that shared moment. The genius lies in how seemingly unrelated actions by one group inadvertently impact another, setting off a chain reaction across the different narratives. One insider detail that really helps in appreciating Snatch's structure is understanding its strong influence from Quentin Tarantino's nonlinear storytelling, particularly Pulp Fiction, but applied with a distinctly British, frenetic energy. Ritchie uses jump cuts and parallel editing not just for stylistic flair, but as a deliberate narrative device to maintain the high-octane pace and emphasize the interconnectedness of seemingly separate criminal enterprises. The film often creates a sense of imminent chaos by showing you multiple perspectives of a single impending event, building tension through concurrent actions. Ultimately, the best way to understand Snatch's timeline is to embrace its multi-layered approach. Allow yourself to be immersed in the chaos of each individual story arc, trusting that the film will eventually bring them together in spectacular fashion. It is less about piecing together a strict sequence and more about appreciating the dynamic interplay of independent criminal ventures that are all unknowingly heading for an explosive confrontation.